The legendary R&B singer Dionne Warwick came out and said that Beyonce is not a legend and she's not an icon. And Beyonce's teeny bopper fans are going crazy. They're attacking this woman all over social media, all over Twitter, all over Facebook. All because she said Beyonce is not an icon and she's not a legend. I've said plenty of times before that Beyonce is overrated. The problem with a lot of today's younger generation, they don't understand what real talent is. They think talent is all about how good looking you are, how attractive you are. Beyonce may be an attractive woman, she may be a beautiful woman, but she can't sing worth shit. She can't sing worth a damn. I put Beyonce in the same category as Rihanna because it's all about her image. She's good at selling her image. She's good at putting on a good show. But as far as actually singing, as far as vocal talent, Beyonce just doesn't have that. And if you look at a lot of the older great singers in the past, like Aretha Franklin and Dionne Warwick and Chaka Khan, these were great legendary singers. These were great vocal singers. Whitney Houston being the best vocal singer I've ever heard before in my life. That's what real singing is. Today's generation doesn't understand what real talent is. So when I see a lot of younger people saying Beyonce is the greatest ever, Beyonce is the greatest vocalist ever, when I see these younger people saying this, it goes to show how misinformed they are. Now, most younger people under the age of 25 have probably never heard of Dionne Warwick. Most of them have never heard of Chaka Khan. And it amazes me how a lot of people don't respect their elders. They don't respect the history of the music. Now, Dionne Warwick didn't say anything disrespectful about Beyonce. She didn't say anything disrespectful about her. All she was saying is that she's not an icon and that she's not a legend. She's saying she hasn't done enough to be considered a legend like Aretha Franklin or Chaka Khan or Patti LaBelle. These are legendary singers. Whitney Houston is another one. She's a legendary singer. She's an icon. And she's just saying she doesn't have the talent that they have. She doesn't have the iconic talent that they had. That's all she was saying. She said she loves Beyonce. She respects her. She's a hard worker, but she doesn't look at her as being on the same level as those great legendary singers from the past. And I don't see anything wrong with what Dionne Warwick was saying. So when I see a lot of Beyonce's fans on social media attacking this woman, they're attacking this woman's looks. I mean, the woman is almost 80 years old and they're attacking her looks. Ridiculous. It amazes me how this younger generation doesn't respect their elders. They don't respect their elders. This is why I can't stand today's generation. This is the worst generation ever, in my personal opinion. And even when I speak to a lot of younger people, they will even say they don't like today's music. Most of today's mainstream music sucks because most of today's music is based more on image than it is talent. Today's music is based on image more than talent. And this is why there's so many parody songs being played on the radio. The most popular songs on YouTube right now are the parody songs. The songs where people are joking and bullshitting around. This is how ridiculous today's music has become. When the most popular songs are all parody songs. I remember a time where in order to get on the charts, you had to make a real song with real substance. Nowadays, you have to, any person can get on the charts by making a song and doing a parody song about some bullshit. Today's music has turned into a joke. It's turned into a minstrel show. Especially when it comes to today's rap and R&B music. It's a minstrel show. So when I see a lot of younger people looking at Beyonce is the greatest ever, any person that says Beyonce is the greatest singer ever doesn't know anything about the history of music. I was watching a segment on ESPN, and the anchors on ESPN, they were talking about Beyonce for some ridiculous reason because it's a sports show, but they were talking about Beyonce. And they were saying she's the greatest singer ever. She's the greatest ever. It's ridiculous. Even Beyonce herself wouldn't say she's the greatest ever. She's not even gonna say this. So it blows me away when I see her fans saying this. Now, I believe Beyonce is a beautiful woman. I believe she's a great performer. She's good at putting on a show. But as far as talent, as far as vocal talent, she's just not on the same level as a Dionne Warwick or an Aretha Franklin or Whitney Houston. She's not on their level. And any person that says she's on their level has shit for brains. Any person that says Beyonce is on the same level of vocal talent as those great legendary singers is just not being honest. And I think Dionne Warwick, she's just keeping it real. She's telling it like it is and keeping it real. And a lot of younger people just can't handle the truth. The truth hurts. These younger people, these young snowflakes, these SJWs can't handle the truth. Look, even Beyonce's own father has said she's overrated. Matthew Knowles came out and said that Beyonce only has success because she's light-skinned, because she's passable, and this is the reason why she gets so much success. Now, a lot of people gave him backlash for saying this, but think about it. This is the truth. If Beyonce was not light-skinned, if Beyonce was not attractive, do you really think Beyonce would have all the success that she has? Do you really think she would have been sold all the records that she sold? This is what I was saying earlier in the video. She uses her image to sell records. Most of Beyonce's success is based on her image. It's not based on her talent. And this is the biggest problem with today's music, because image means more than talent. A lot of people may disagree with me. Some people may agree with me. Leave a comment, rate and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this story.